No, I'm saying like the beta. Because you have to get a code for it.
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors
EA sends you a code.
Welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills.
Dude, I cannot fucking hit for shit
and we are underway on EA Sports.
in MLB.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot
get
this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert. Got an open man here, and it's Jay Hamler. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A first down carry for Henry. Trucks over him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And that's the big fella's angle right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Herbert. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And brought in downfield by Burks. Touchdown! Traylon Burks, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, these guys scored touchdown after after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And you're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football.
In real life. That's okay. The Yankees can't get their shit figured out.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. No gain on the play there.
Why the fuck is this dude in? I do not like fucking Kevin Byard. Like, I signed Grant Delpit for a fucking reason, so let's put his bitch ass in.
To the air, Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards.
Yeah, I seen Logan had already
short, so it'll be third and less than
put
a
in
yard.
The group chat, like, hey, like this if you're gonna be in for the next Madden.
It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this is
oh my God, Herbert.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take it right at the 50. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last year.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this one is incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He's got one touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2 and definitely not playing the check down game.
Here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talked about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Henry again on 2nd down. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
I don't even know, like, what team I'd want to use next Madden. No, nobody wanted the ball.
Back to the 2. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction. Leads to 2nd down.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
On 2nd and goal, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive.
James said he's quitting after this week or some shit.
And not give them that opportunity.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. Risk taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, he just said he's tired of getting screwed over by Dave.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. Just go and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the block.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
I was literally just thinking that.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely.
I mean, they just got the U.S. bang.
What's going on out there is not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope?
We don't play them.
Biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us there.
Oh,
well, I was thinking
no.
maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
What'd you say?
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd and 12, Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there.
Bro, can y'all not?
Fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And that play will go nowhere.
I don't know why, bro. I got fucking Derrick Henry, and for whatever reason, like, these motherfuckers don't want to block.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Now on 2nd and 16, Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside
somebody
the
was
20.
saying how we should go get
so the big play means just
Patrick
like
Queen.
that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Herbert now. He gets this one to Burks. And it's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks.
They said,
Second touchdown of the game.
oh yeah, because the Ravens didn't pick up his 5th-year option. That's why they were thinking that they might need him. And with the signing of freaking Roquan, since they both play inside backer.
So after the
probably sign him for the low right now, to be honest. Not like he really proved himself.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense. We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances.
I like kind of think about like what we're going to do with him too.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. On the slant, Burks finding room at midfield.
Literally.
Down, but not before they work it across
like, I'm sorry, like, the people in front of him who were literally just balling out this year.
It's
hard to, you know, try to get your time in when, like, AJ was having, like, the best fucking year of his career.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And that is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10.
I'm low-key kind of mad, though. Like, a little salty that they didn't put the Kelsey brothers on the cover of Madden.
Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Both made the Super Bowl, fucking had the #1 podcast of the year.
2nd and 10, Herbert. Across the formation, Burks has it. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Bro, Jason's going through it.
Now down inside the 20. Herbert
Have you seen him like posting shit? Like every now and then when you're like posting in group chat, you know?
Receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them. And not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, When they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Play action. It's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Traylon Burks on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Did y'all already get shit for the game?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next
Like
drive.
already get tickets and shit for the
And
game?
with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there.
Who do we all have
They
at
were able
running
to
back?
capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
Their
thinking.
defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Because I was just like the whole fucking Dalvin Cook situation. I was like,
Inside
who do we have at
handoff,
running
Henry.
back?
Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And we're going to get a timeout.
He was a rookie
With
last
2
year, right?
seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first, this one from 38. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Bro, Loki. Like once I moved to the Des Moines, like, I literally might just have to just kick it with my fucking mentor like all day.
And that
And
first
just
half,
day
hard to
trade.
forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to
Fuck,
string
dude.
something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down
Yeah,
big
well,
right now. So
like,
as you mentioned, trying to find
I don't even think
something
he
to
has
string
an actual
together, get some
job.
consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he gets this to the other side of midfield
That's what I'm
across the
saying.
45 before
Oh,
going
that's what I'm saying, bro. Literally, like,
Sometimes it's hard to
honestly
believe,
though,
but
like,
there are times this game
if
is
you're
about
making
patience,
enough,
isn't it?
it
Has
probably
the game
won't,
he
isn't that
expected,
stressful,
but
you know?
that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that
Like, as long as you're smart with your money and shit.
struggle, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
Literally just
from
secure
busting
shit
this
when you get a
open.
profit.
That's a good start for him.
Call it a day.
On second down, Cook. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Titans. Past the 20. And
Like,
they're
this is
gonna
really
bring
talking about,
this one
I might make
back.
100K tomorrow. I was like,
Return
what?
touchdown for the Titans.
I'm
So
like,
the defense forces the
okay,
fumble.
cool,
They get the
dude.
score. The guy on defense becoming offensive
fucking
there,
wish.
Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense
He has
loves to pick up the
one
ball and have it in his
Beamer
hands
already,
and
and he's
try
thinking about buying
himself.
another one.
In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the
total
third
wool.
quarter.
Let's see. Like since the very get-go, like in total. Okay, so this. Okay, I stopped for a little bit. Obviously, I don't know, like because I stopped because where I was working, in the prison, like obviously I couldn't be on my phone. So that pretty much let me like not be in on it for like the last year. But I probably made in total probably like I don't know, I want to say 17,000.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time.
I love it, dude.
This is an outlier.
Like,
you don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one
when I first started, the very first time I ever invested, God, when was it? 2017. I think that's when it was. But I started with 140 bucks, and then that's when I turned. That was when I first invested in Tesla, and that 140 turned into like
his impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get
it really don't take a lot.
Receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
This is taken at the 23.
Pretty much.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return, and it'll be Titan football.
Like, bro, I'm trying to make at least another 10,000 before I move.
Set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out.
Obviously, like, I want to fucking, because Tessa asked me that, she's like, what do you want to do for work? I was like, truthfully, like, if I wanted to do what I want to do, I would just get into personal training, and then do that, and then if I could, like, get into coaching as well. That's like what I'd want to do for like different. Yeah.
Herbert off of play action. Oh, this will be incomplete.
Yeah, and like, so right now what I'm doing for like the supplement company that I'm part of, I'm being educated on like supplements, kind of like workout shit. A little bit of everything, which is super cool.
Here's Williams to return. It'll be a 51.
They're pretty much paying me like, I had to pay in to be like become a Legionnaire, but then after that, like, they give me all this education and shit that I need, which is awesome.
You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a pro-laced
and then like obviously
steroid,
every now and then you get like free gear. You get updated on when we got like first dibs at like new supplements and shit when they come out.
They start the drive with Cook, and he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line.
Yeah, and then their headquarters, like the main place, is in St. Louis.
Is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Slot man moves right. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. 48 yards rushing.
Plus, like, with being a Legionnaire, dude, there's a bunch of, like, giveaways that they have. Right now, like, they have this one for, like, the summer giveaway. They're giving away up to, like, $250,000 in, like, gifts and shit.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's got some space here. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They run again with Hines. safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far.
I know San Antonio's getting in on like this day trading and shit too, so that's cool.
They try to throw on
Like,
second down, but this one is
yeah, his is all like
They haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable.
paper stocks, so like you're not actually using your money, you're kind of just practicing really.
In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they
And
force another incompletion.
his mentor, like,
Now Allen.
he's like, yeah, dude, I freaking make. He's like, oh, I made $1,000 this day. Like, I'm like, okay, like, that's cool, but you guys literally, like, they trade one thing, realistically. Like, they sit there and trade one thing. I'm like, yeah, I like to, you know, make money as fast as possible, so I'm gonna trade a bunch of stocks. Their big thing that they trade off of is this thing called SPY, which is just an index fund, which all it is just, it's made up of literally 500 different companies.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here.
But it takes forever. It literally, I don't like it because it takes so much for the fucking thing to go up or down.
2 minutes to go now in the third. Second and 5 now. Herbert. That pass taken in by Burks. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage.
Fucking James was going to move to Colorado.
With a second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase
Yeah, well, didn't he put you in the group chat?
Staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
I literally could have sworn it was all of us in the group chat.
From just shy of midfield, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
I don't know. But he was like,
for the first down.
I told him, I was like, well, I guess I'll say my goodbyes because I probably won't see you for like another 4 to 5 years. He's like, bro, he's like, I feel like if I move out there, like, you'll come out there more. I was like, bro, my fucking dad lives there and I don't, I never go there.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
I said, my dad lives out there, my Tess lives out there, my brother and sister live out there, like, just because you move out there don't mean I'm going to go out there more often. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's like, that's time that's going to take the, and I'm not going to go there just for like a 2-day weekend. Like, I got to fucking go there for a hot minute. I want,
well shy of the first down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
Like when I went with David and Kira, bro. I went for a week and that shit flew by.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never.
There's just so much exploring and shit you can do in Colorado.
Even further.
I know.
Ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points.
I know Tessa wants to go out there so we can go to the hot springs. I also want to go to like the Garden of the Gods too, though. Bro, literally.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Honestly, no. Like, I would know, you know. That makes sense.
They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
But like,
and he takes us beyond the 35
I can just be myself with Tessa and like. My dude, I literally no problems or nothing right now. Like,
they'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. And they're gonna get this down.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure
and like,
forcing the quarterback out.
Yeah, I never have anything like that. And like, I don't know. It's just like I can find more like comfort.
And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection.
And like when I go and hang out with Tessa, it's more like it's relaxing, if anything.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes
he
gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open
Makes it
field.
so much easier to make the relationship work because
Here's first and 10 at the 18.
it's just like everything just clicks a lot easier. Oh my god!
And he is into the end zone.
Oh, there's my goose egg.
Touchdown. His first rushing touchdown.
And on top of that, like the family really likes her too, so that helps.
Here in this fourth quarter. Extra point
She came down for Bristol's birthday party. Pretty much because like everybody was like begging to fucking have her come down. Like we want to meet her, we want to meet her. I was like, yeah, that's cool and all, but like she's got to feel comfortable enough to want to come down. I was like, I don't know if you guys know this, but like all the personalities y'all got going on here, it's a lot.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week.
Yes, dude, the whole family.
That week off in high spirits as they have this one well in hand. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. One play has him up past
Wow, that's hungry.
Here's Herbert.
Who says I'm a fuck up a salad?
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
It is dope. I'm not gonna lie though, it is pretty dope that like Cage lives close.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Literally. Okay. What? So this blonde chick that he's with, he done fucked around and knocked up. That's wild. That's so wild.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film.
Hey, I'm not going to lie.
You're absolutely right about that,
Tessa, when she came down, she literally told me, she's like, the way that I was with my nieces and nephews, she's like, I think you would make an amazing dad and husband. I was like, I said, listen, lady. And I guess I wouldn't really consider it like a trap, because oh yeah.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one.
But she was so hyped to go to freaking WWE too, though.
They're gonna have to earn it.
Yeah, because she's like, she was like her brother was like all into that shit too.
He's gonna go up top again.
So she's like, this is super fun. It'd be a little more fun, like, because her and I really didn't know any of like the people that were there. But I seen fucking Rey Mysterio and Ronda Rousey. Like, I don't know.
to the
Yes, bro. He was like, I don't know what he was. Oh my god.
That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
He was like walking somebody out to the ring. He must have been like their coach or something. And I was like, no, I was like, Ray fucking, I remember growing up watching him like 619 fucking breaking people's necks in the ring. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever.
And you bring your safeties back, they can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime,
and then I got to see Rondo, so
you're making plays on the football.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I suppose rumor has it like that she got like super depressed from fucking not being able to win matches and shit. So they ended up WWE, whatever the fuck, which one came to her and offered her this, and she took it. I don't know if it was like a way out or what, but.
Now it's Hines. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Oh, fuck.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Literally, it happened.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Second down and goal. Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Amani Hooker. He's at the 50. The 30. 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They're going to pass here with Herbert. To the goal line, but it's It's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
and give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down, here's Richardson. They'll get that one to Taylor, complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Caught by Woods. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie.
And this is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Michael Pittman,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
A man coming off a washout 2021. It's Travis Etienne.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, these two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he will have a Jaguars first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
On the counter, Etienne knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation. But I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
Now Lawrence to throw.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. that makes things really difficult.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They go play action with Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that, but he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now we got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table. Touchdown, Jaguars! Evan Ingram from 10 yards out.
And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On 1st down, Richardson.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
18
Richardson now on 2nd down.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts, JD. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. ETN once more. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, ETN. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. And we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. Shaquille Leonard, the All-Pro, in on the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On second down, Etienne once more. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent game and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of time.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Etienne up the middle.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
A Shotgun snap and again to Etienne.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Now Lawrence. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Third and 2, now Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Oh, shit. Why is it so like zoomed out? You're just chilling in the dark?
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Just chilling in my gaming room.
You little gaming nerd. Yeah.
Now they send a man in motion right.
They'll try to run with Etienne.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Okay, you can have two of them.
What two?
One more time with Etienne.
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
You just don't like me.
That's not true.
Uh-huh.
I like
Patterson now for the extra point.
Like, oh,
like more than one.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Because my phone is about to die. He's chilling in the dark.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
the TV was on and
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I looked at him
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
How expensive?
It was like $50.
What the fuck kind of fans are you looking
And we
at?
welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for
Good
quarter
Lord,
number
no.
3 here. The Jaguars
The
in
fans that I
possession
have
of the
that's in my
lead, and they will
room,
get the
I think it's like
football as we are
$20.
underway in the second half.
Well, I didn't want an ugly.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On play action, Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Running out of the gun with ETN. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Lawrence. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
I know what I'm saying sometimes.
On second down, a run with ETN. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Lawrence on 3rd down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yes.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. 20! Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk, 47 yards. And the Jags go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point try now for Patterson. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. It's taken in at the goal line.
You know what?
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
I downloaded PGA.
Richardson working from the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's
PGA Tour Golf.
The 20. 10.
You don't know what golf is?
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Well, there you go. From red zone to red zone on that fumble return.
It's amazing how fast things can turn around, isn't it? I mean, it looks like one team's driving, got everything taken care of.
Like,
all of a sudden, the ball's on the ground or popped in the air, and whoosh, there you go in the other direction. Good job by the defense.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Earlier,
Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
My fan was blowing, and all of a sudden I was getting that.
You're about to fall asleep.
Yeah, I was when I fell asleep. And then all of a sudden, my phone started going off.
The supporters asking you to play Madden.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Oh yeah,
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game to rep?
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now? We could look at the players and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
What would happen if you just stopped playing?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Play action. It's Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he's able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Here isn't so dry.
They'll run with Etienne. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
I know we should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Like 11.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that
he's got a man complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts get a bit closer.
I'm not sure if one ball is going to work on the screen.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
My butt area.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lawrence. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
it's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. This one caught by Ridley. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Oh, I wasn't.
Then gets on FaceTime with me. Oh,
got it. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. A handoff for Etienne. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Something like this. You really
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
We could have. Well, I guess not really, but.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. The slot man in motion right. Now Lawrence to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They'll get 34 yards there. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Back to the ground with ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he will have a Jaguars first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's a give to ETN. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Another tote for ETN. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
So where will that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it down 8 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now ETN. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Me? Yeah. Yes, you are.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Don't? What?
Sorry.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
Like a sour patch.
So come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. play action. Now Richardson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On first down, Richardson. And Woods has it complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And Richardson yet again. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Well, babe.
Wow.
Richardson looking to throw this. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
What do you have?
You tell me.
Told you got something that I asked now.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal.
Like it for you.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Oh, really?
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Huh?
Go take something.
The only thing I got is black tar heroin.
Extra point. The game is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away.
I did.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Why do you stare like that?
Everybody. Rock.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Okay, I'm going to hang up on you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
If you do, that means you don't like me.
No, that means I'll be very nice.
I
No, I don't. I'm a rule breaker.
Wow, so you don't.
They'll run here with ETN. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
You're sassy.
I'm sassy. That's literally not it. I don't even know
What part is that? I already know you get sassy when you're tired, and when you want some, and sometimes when you're hungry. Him catching on to you.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
Okay, cool talk.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
They'll run. It's Etienne. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
My beard.
Then hopefully you're not getting sick.
Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick.
He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
Baby.
Well, this